So my name is Derek Kraft. I'm a senior here at Boise State University, and I'm a geoscience major. So starting out, I was born to a Christian home. Went to church every Sunday with my mother and sister, and probably up until I was about 14. And then after that, my mother told my sister and I it was our choice whether we attended church or not. So I probably continued to go maybe through my junior year in high school, and then I kind of just stopped going, and I went up to U of I, and I just stopped going for 2 years. I never even thought about going to church or thought about God in that time. And then I was really into partying and on weekends and stuff with alcohol, and I was just really starting to get tired of it, and my health was declining, so I took a year off from school. Came back down to Boise, moved in with my parents, and it was that time I started praying to God, about where I wanted to be in my life, because I wasn't sure, I wasn't happy with my major. And so I transferred to BSU, and I moved in with some friends of mine that I had from high school, and they introduced me to Cru, so I started going to Cru, and I went every week for the first year, and then I got plugged into a life group, and I found a church that I'm really happy with, and so that was almost 3 years ago now, and I just felt like I've come so far in the last 3 years. So I went to Cru Conference a little over a year ago. It was my first time. It was in Spokane, Washington, and at that point I wasn't really sure where I was at with my walk with Christ, but I knew it was something I wanted to progress at, and so over that time at Cru Conference, I accepted Christ in my life, and it's been a huge change ever since. When we got back from conference, I decided that I wanted to go on a spring break trip, the mission trip down to Costa Rica, and I grew so much in that 10 days. And I recently attended Cru Conference again, and it was even better than the first time I went. So right now I'm at a point in my life where I want to do more. I've been talking to my pastor at the church about doing some kind of outreach group over the summer, which would get more people involved with our church, and so I would co-lead that. The other thing I want to do right now is I want to share my faith with more of my family. My mother and I are pretty close on those terms, but I'd really like to share my faith with my father, the journey that I've been on these last 3 years, and also my sister, because I recently found out my sister is also a believer, which I did not know that until probably 2 months ago, and she's been reading the Bible every day, so I just really want the opportunity to be able to share how far I've come in the last 3 years with her.